our friends in Tanzania. Tell them not to finish all the madafu for us.
Thank you, I will. Thank you, Pascal, and all the best.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome you to this evening's presentation. As the year begins, I'm sure most people had New Year's resolutions, but also you've set new plans for the year to grow your business, or if you are a guest, to start a business that will change the direction of your life. So in the next approximately 45 minutes, we are going to share with you a business idea that has transformed the life of very, very many people across the African continent. As Paul has said, my name is Pascal Oloo. I am a Kenyan living in Pretoria, South Africa. I am trained as a civil engineer. And the reason why my wife and I started this business is very simple. We wanted to make extra money. So, and the mission of our company is called Neolife International. Our mission is very simple: to make the world a healthier and a happier place. A number of things are necessary for that to happen. You need a fairly good income to be able to lead a healthy and a happier life, but you also need a sort of high quality supplements for that to happen. But of course, it has to start with you. So that's myself and my wife, Betty. We've been in the business over 26 years now. And just like anybody who's starting the business, we started with an idea of making an extra $200 a month, because that is what I thought the business could do. But after building the business part-time for 7 months, our income reached $1,000 a month. And when that happened is when I decided to really pay attention to the business. So we worked very hard. After 3 years, the business was earning us 3 times my salary as a civil engineer. And I decided to fire my boss or leave my employment to work on this business full-time. So if you're a guest, pay attention. After this meeting, speak to the person who invited you. They're going to show you the path to becoming successful. Now, what is this business that we are talking about? What does our company do? Before I explain what our company does, I'd like just to mention a few things about work and about the life of making money. There are essentially 4 ways that people use to make money. The first is called a job. That is when you work for somebody and at the end of the month, you're paid a salary. Job is good because you don't have the responsibility for raising the capital to be able to pay your salary. But with the technology and the changes that are going on around the world, I would not say there's anything called job security, because your employer can come and tell you one day, I'm sorry, we don't need your services. You can pack up your things and go. But also in the job situation, there's a lot of internal politics, backstabbing. People do strange things to be able to get ahead. The second way that people use to generate income is called self-employment. This is when somebody gets capital or money to start a business. And most of the time, the business depends on their actual physical presence. That means if they don't personally offer the service to the public or the product, no money comes in. Self-employment is good because you control the amount of time you work. But the challenge is, if you want to take leave, if you want to spend time with your family, if you want to travel, if you've got something that you need to do, it means either you get somebody else to do what you do, and it has to be somebody you trust, or you close shop and attend to your needs. The third way that people use to generate income is called big business. Big business are companies or people who invest huge capital to start a business that serves a lot of people and is done in a lot of places. An example is Safaricom from Kenya, or Vodacom in South Africa, or ShopRite Checkers in most of African countries. So these are companies that invest a lot of money and they employ a lot of people to create businesses that sells products to a big population. But you see, when there are lots of employees, you also have a lot of employee problems. The fourth way that people use to generate income is called investments. This is, you need extra cash over and above what you need for your daily living, But two other things you need to be able to invest effectively. One is you need knowledge, and two, you need the skill of investment so that you can get a return on your investment. But the question is now, is there an ideal business? Is there an ideal criteria that you can use to say, this is an ideal business for building wealth? I think there are, and they're the following 7. Number 1, you need very low capital to start this business. In our business, you require between $60 and $100 to be able to start a global business with infrastructure already supporting your business. The second element is you need to get involved in distribution of goods and services. Why is that? Because this is what people need. The third is you need to have a global reach. That means if you're doing business, for example, Betty and I live here in Pretoria, South Africa, on the eastern side of Pretoria. If only the people who live around here can get access to our shop, it means our reach is limited. Only the people who live around here can actually come and buy our goods or services. But our company is registered and does business in over 50 countries around the world. It means you can start and grow your business in all these countries without being there yourself because of the system that the company has developed and uses to expand the business. The fourth element is you need leverage. Leverage simply means that you find a way of multiplying your time, your effort, so that you can grow your business. A very simple explanation of what leverage is, if I am working 5 hours a week doing this business, I only get paid on those 5 hours. But supposing I get 10 other people to cooperate with me to expand or distribute our products. Now we have 11 people doing 5 hours a week, that is 55 hours. Now, if all these 10 people get other 10 people, we'll have 550 new people. We'll have 550 people working per week for 5 hours. That is over 2,500 hours. That is what we mean by leverage. Leverage is when you find a way to multiply the time, the effort of expanding your business through cooperation with other people. And that is what increases your income earning ability. The fifth element is you need consumable products. The reason why consumable products is a good business sense is because they have repeat sale. You see, a pair of shoes or a dress or a suit is not something consumable. You buy it and it takes quite a while before you buy another one. But things like hair shampoos, hair conditioners, soap, things that you use and finish and you buy some more is a consumable product. Everybody who is watching this presentation is going to use soap every day until the day they die. So soap is a good business. The other element or criteria for identifying an ideal business is you need to have a business system. What is that? A business system is when you design or put together a series of procedures, tools, equipment, and ways of conducting business so that you as the owner of the business does not have to be there when the business is running. And what the system does is it replaces the owner of the business. And the last one is timing. Timing is very critical in this business because if you start your business at the wrong time, your business doesn't get traction. Either it's ahead of time or it's way behind its time. Those are the criteria you need to check what an ideal business is. And our company or business satisfies all these unique qualities. What is network marketing or what is network distribution? Network marketing is a system where you distribute products from a manufacturer to a consumer passing through a middleman called a distributor. For example, if you go to any supermarket and you buy, let me say a cleaning product, or you buy some consumable products, the cost at which you buy from the supermarket is normally 60 to 80% more than the cost of the manufacturer. Why is that the case? Because between the manufacturer and the consumer, there are different middlemen who keep adding to the cost of the product. Retailers, wholesalers, advertising, accounting services, transport, breakages, all this cost is absorbed and paid for by the customer. So what we do in our business, we cut out all these middlemen because we don't have advertising in our business. We, the distributors, do the advertising by word of mouth. We don't have wholesalers, we don't have retailers. That is what makes this business very lucrative, because this money is now available to be paid by people who are actually doing the work of advertising the products by word of mouth to their friends, to their relatives, to neighbors, and all that. The products are explained to customers one-on-one. We are paid for successfully referring customers to buy products from the company. The products are researched and developed on your behalf. That means, although you started a business of your own, but you're not in the business by yourself, because you've got infrastructure to support your business built in 50 different countries around the world. There are no qualifications required in this business except three things. One, you need to have the desire to succeed. Number two, you need to be teachable. And number three, you need to work hard. If you have these three things going for you, success is guaranteed. And when did this company start? This company was started by Jerry Brasfield in 1958. When he was a teenager, he had very, very serious asthma. And his mother gave him natural remedies in order to alleviate his condition. And when he felt better, he decided, I might as well share this idea with the people in my village, in my small town called Porterville, California. But why has this business lasted since 1958 up to now? It's 64 years. Because there's something right that the company is doing. And what are those right things? We believe in 5 basic corporate principles that make our business stand the test of time. Number 1, absolute honesty and integrity. We believe that we need to tell our customers, our distributors, the public, the truthfulness about our products and how big our business you can build. The second thing is, people are number 1. The most important resource we have in our business is people. If you don't have people, we don't have anything. The third is products that work. The company spends a lot of time to do research and development in order to manufacture and bring to the market the best products of its kind in the world. Last weekend, we launched a new product in South Africa. The weekend before, they launched a new product in the East African market. So the company spends considerable amount of time doing research to develop the best products. And they've put together a group of scientists whose job is just to do research and development and quality control. The fourth element is equal opportunity for everybody. We don't care where you come from in this business. Whether you're a man or a woman, whether you're 18 or 81, whether you're an engineer, a doctor, a housewife, a plumber, anybody who joins this business starts exactly at the same level. And your growth depends on how hard you work. And the last element is long-range vision. That means when you start the business, initially you need to have a 2 to 5 year horizon. That means within a 2 to 5 year period, if you learn the system, the way the business is built, within a 2 to 5 year period, you'll be financially independent. The company started in 1958 in the USA. In South Africa, it came in 1971. Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania in 96, 97. If you're a guest, this business has come to your doorstep today. Now, why do people start this business? People start this business for so many different reasons. Some start the business because they want a better life for their children and families. Some start the business because they want to buy good homes or dream homes. Some start the business because they'd like to own or buy fancy cars. Some start the business because they want to buy holiday homes. Some start the business, I would say most people start the business to make extra money. And the people who get serious, that extra money can become a lot of money. Some people start the business because they want to be physically fit or healthy. So people start this business for so many different reasons. If you're a guest, what is your reason for starting this business? Okay, so if that is you, you're partnering with a company which has got more than 60 years experience, doing business in over 50 countries, has got a scientific board whose job is just to research and develop high quality products. And we have 4 ranges of products. Which are these products? The first one is the Golden Home Care range. That is products you use for cleaning your kitchen, your bathroom, your toilet, your carpets, your tiles, anything that you need to use cleaning your home. The next type of product or the range of products is personal care products. These are things like hair shampoos, hair conditioners, hand and body lotion, and all that. The third is the skincare range. The skincare range of products are good because the largest organ in your body is your skin. And in fact, you can tell about somebody's health by just observing how their skin looks like. The fourth element is the health supplement or the nutritional products. This is the highest selling range of our business, constitute about 60 to 62% of our total business sales. Okay, so those are the products that we have in our business. But how does this business work? This business works when you do 3 daily success habits. What are those daily success habits? The 3 things you do every day in the business, the first one is you use the products. Betty and I have been using these products every day for the last 26 years. 2 good reasons. 1, we are supporting our own business. Number 2, we want to share our experience on what the business has done for us because it makes believability a little easier. So 2 reasons, support your business. 2, you want to share the experience on what the business has, the products have done for you. That means simply change your buying habits. What is the next thing we do? As we're using the products, because the company is registered in over 50 countries, and each country has got a different currency, the company designed what is called a point value system to measure the size of business. For example, if you do 100 PV a month, that is the size. 100 PV is roughly $160 worth of in product value. The second thing we do in our business as a daily habit is we share the business opportunity. That means we talk to people, we introduce them to become distributors like ourselves. If the 6 people you've introduced do 100 PV each, plus yourselves gives you 700 PV, your income is, if you do 700 PV, you become a manager, and your income is about $45 a month. But that is just the beginning. Because now we want to teach the people we brought into the business to do what we do. For example, if you teach the person on the top right corner of your screen to introduce 2 people, and each of those 2 people introduce 2 more, you'll have built a 700 PV unit. Plus the other 6 gives you 1,300 PV, you become a senior manager, and your income is about $90 a month. The next thing you do is you teach these people you brought in to also do what you do. It's called duplication. Now, some will do more than 700, some will do less than 700. But for this demonstration purposes, let's assume the 6 people you've introduced do 700 PV each, plus times 6 gives you 4,200, plus your own 100 gives you 4,300 PV. If you do that, you become a director in the business. Your income is about between $580 and $700. The next thing is, not everybody is going to join your business. The people who don't join your business become your customers. And if they become your customers, you make a profit margin of about 20% from them because they're not registered. They have to buy products from you. The third thing you do every single day is personal development. What does that mean? Personal development means that you take time through your sponsor or through your the training support system. You go undergo training, support, and your sponsor or the person who invited you to join the business helps you to become a business leader through seminars, training, conferences, CDs, reading books, so that you can become a business leader in this business. Now, some people may want to earn more. If you want to earn more in this business, you just need to help other people become directors in the business. If you help one more person to become a director, you become what you call a sapphire director, and your income is about $1,000. If you help 3 people become directors, your income is about $2,000. If you help 6 people become directors, your income is about $5,000 plus. So the growth of your business depends on the number of people you help to become successful. So I want to invite our next guest. Every time I hear his story, I actually am thankful that I joined the business. Our guest today is coming from Kampala, Uganda. His name is Justus. Justus, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mr. Pascal.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. Let me not preempt anything you're going to say, so I'd like to hand over the platform for you to share with you, you share with us your story.
Wow, thank you so much, Mr. Pascal, for being able to share with us on how our new people can be able to be a part of the Neolife family. Every time you're speaking to us, really, you encourage us and you've really helped us and our teams to be able to build our business. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Muhumuza Justus. I have this particular month of January, I'm turning exactly 13 years in Neolife business, in the Neolife business. I got started as a very young man who was looking for money to be able to. I had registered for a dead year simply because my mother didn't have money to keep me in school. So when this friend invited me, I attended the presentation, and everything, the way how Pascal has explained is the same exact way how they explained to me. And I truly thank God that I was able to get the idea about how I could be able to get started. And I also thank God that I actually got started. I didn't even have the registration fee, but I went ahead and got that money and I got started. I did not know I had made a decision that was going to completely change my life, and not only my life, but even for those people around me. Because today, so many of my people around me have been able to benefit from this opportunity, as I'll be telling you along the way. So as when I get started, they tell me to use the products. They tell me to recommend the products to people. And they told me to attend training so that I can be able to learn more on how to be able to do marketing with Neolife. And when I started doing those things, I was shocked that in my very first month, when I started speaking about the products, I found everyone needed them. In fact, what excited me most was, there is marketing a product that people want, but then there's marketing a product that people need. When someone needs something, they will have to do anything to get it. So that is one thing I loved about the Neolife products, the fact that everyone needed them. So I went ahead and learned how to what these products do, how to be able to recommend them, how to be able to build a customer base. And I went through all these things. Within my very first month, I have the 19 people who said yes to this Neolife business and yes to start using these products. To me, that was quite inspiring, because having 19 people starting to use the products, that actually got me to a level of senior manager, whereby my very first income as a senior manager was about $100. In my country, that is 350,000. Now, that was proof for me that whatever I had listened to from the meeting was actually true. So I became more committed, I became more serious, and I did this business with passion because I had already seen evidence that it can work, because I'd also listened to so many other inspiring stories. So as I kept on recommending these products to more people, in about 6 months, I had about 87 people who had said yes, that they wanted to use these products, the cleaning products, the agriculture products, the beauty products, and the healthcare products. So when these 87 people started using the products, the company promoted me to a level we call director. And as a director, the company was paying me about $500. That is an average of 1.5 million shillings here in Uganda. Now, earning someone who had registered for a dead year because they didn't have money for tuition, and now you're earning about 1,500,000, about $500 per month. To be honest, that really was it for me. I kept on building the business, because when I became director, there are some people on my team like Dennis Omushabe who said, you know what, we want, if you can become a director, we also want to become directors, because they also had the same challenges. They had also been inspired by my story to get started in the business. So within 1 year of doing this business, I had developed 3 directors on my team, because also one thing that they clearly explained to me is that your life in Neolife only changes according to how many people's lives you've been able to change. If you change as many people's lives as possible by, recommending to them these products, those who had illnesses, they get fine. Those who had financial challenges, they start making the money. That is when your life begins changing. Now, when these 3 people became directors on my team, they also started earning about $500, 1,500,000 averagely. That is how the company promoted me to a level we call World Team. And as a World Team member, the company started paying me about $1,000, which was about an average of 3 million shillings per month. Now, someone who had started this business, when I started this business, I was on the wall. I was wondering, do I go back to the village? What do I do? Do I remain in Kampala? I mean, remain in Kampala. Who can employ a senior 6 dropout and pay them good money? Because the senior 6 dropout, probably if I was to get a job, the highest I would get maybe was to work in a restaurant or maybe work in a supermarket, But I don't see any person who can employ a senior 6 dropout and pay them 3 million shillings per month. And when I started earning the 3 million shillings, I went back to school. I was paying my own tuition. And this time I was a very special student. I mean, you can even imagine if you're a student and you're earning 3 million shillings. I mean, some of the lecturers, junior lecturers, don't even earn that. So to me, it was quite inspiring. I gained more confidence. My dress code changed. I would attend my lectures in suits. It was really quite inspiring. And actually, even in my second year, while I was doing this business, I managed to import my first car. So this time I was not just a special student, but I was an extraordinary student who was driving a car and who was making a lot of money, paying their own tuition. Now, my turning point in this business came around 2011, September, when we lost our dad. Now, that is when I really got to appreciate Neolife even more. Because with Neolife, it was really paying my fees, paying my hostel fees, food, and everything, taking good care of myself. But then I'm a firstborn in a family of 8. When we lost our dad, I actually realized this business could take care of me, but could also be able to take care of my entire family. As we speak today, I have about 2 who have graduated, and all of them from the best universities. One was at Makerere University, another one was at UCU, that is Uganda Christian University. And those are very, very good universities, very good universities. My sisters graduated, and all that was because of this business. As we speak today, my brother, who has been doing medicine at Makerere University, also just finished his final exams. His graduation is in May. I started paying for him school fees as early as senior 1. And up to today, it's all been because of what? Because of Neolife. My other sister, who is doing pharmacy, also finishes school. This year. All that is because of Neolife. Now, when I look at what the things that Neolife has been able to do for my family, for me as an individual, and also for the people that I introduced into this business. I always want and always wish and pray that whoever listens to this opportunity may be able to decide and get started. You may not be able to understand everything. Just get started and keep on attending the meetings, keep on learning. You will be able to learn from us who have more experience, who have done this. When I was getting started, I mean, it was a hassle. I had so many fears. I mean, I had never sold anything before. I had never done any marketing. I was only 20 years of age. And I had actually all my life I had been in Western Uganda. So I was wondering, where do I even start from? Where am I going to get the customers? Where am I going to get distributors join my business? But because I had that faith, because of what I had seen that this business had done for other people, I took that step of faith and got started in this business. And I humbled myself to learn. And I'm telling you, because of humbling myself to learn and being able to be a good listener, attending all the meetings, that's how I came to learn how to get customers. I learned how to build a team. I learned how to do everything. And that's how my life has been able to change because of what? Because of learning and getting to, to know how this business is done. So this business is very good. By the time I got started, we're talking about the major three benefits. One which is being health, another one being the money, another one being the travel and lifestyle. I only told myself that I don't mind about the health. I don't mind about, I'm not sure about if I want to even use the products. I'm not even sure whether I want to travel because the longest distance I'd ever traveled was from my village to Kampala and back to my village. So when they talked about the traveling, I was wondering now, I traveled to where? To UK to do what? To see what if I get lost there, Those were the kind of questions. Because in my entire family, no one had ever traveled even. So when I got started and became a world team member from 2010, January, I have been traveling. The only years that I have not traveled was actually last year and 2020. And I didn't travel, not because the company was not paying. No, I did not travel because of COVID. But all the other years I've been traveling. This year in May, I am already preparing myself because the company has paid for my trip already to Czech Republic in Prague, So it's a very wonderful business. I've traveled so many places. I've been to South Africa. I've been to Europe. I've been to Mauritius. I've been to Zambia. I've been to Kenya. I've been to Tanzania. I've been to Zanzibar. I've been to Mombasa. All these places I've been able to travel. And I had never traveled. And I don't think if it was not Neolife, I don't think I would have ever traveled to all these places. This business has also given me a chance to also change other people's lives. I am very happy that in my team, I have so many directors. I have world team members. These are people who have been able to buy cars, people who have been able to travel, people who have been able to build homes, people who have been able to have investments, all because I said yes to this business. So if you are listening in for the first time, I would love to give you the assurance that if you said yes to this business and you take your time to understand what we do and how we do it, 1 to 2 to 3 to 5 years from now, I am quite sure that you will be sharing a much better story than even I am sharing with you today. I am quite sure that you'll be able to travel the world. You'll be able to change as many people's lives as possible, even better than we've been able to do it. So I want to give you a word of encouragement. Start this business. Let us show you how we've made it. You can also make it. You can also be able to change your life. Thank you so much for listening to me and for giving me this opportunity to share with you my story. I hand over back to you, Mr. Pascal.
Thank you very much, Justus. Every time I hear your story and what the business has done for your family, for me, sometimes I shudder to think, if Betty and I actually said no to the business, what would have happened to us? So we really appreciate your story. I'm sure all those guests who are here today, you now have many reasons to do the business. One of the things the company has done is to take advantage of technology to build the business. when when the lockdown was announced on the 26th of March in South Africa, 2020, for a period of 4 months, nobody actually went out except to buy food and come back. But our business still grew. Why? Because of technology. Ordering products, you can order the products online. Registering new distributor, you can register them online. Once you register as a distributor with the company creates your own personalized website called your back office, where you can monitor and manage your business. Training is done locally and internationally online. For example, we've got people from Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, people from Nigeria, people from the US, from Sweden, people from different regions of the world logging in for this training because of technology. Delivery of products, the company contracts courier companies in different countries to deliver the products to our customers. Payment of products is done online or by mobile transfer. Payment of bonuses and commissions by the company at the end of the month. The company uses electronic funds transfer or mobile money transfer. So because of technology, the business has become very, very efficient in selling products to our customers and distributors. The other thing that Justus talked about is traveling. If you really want to travel, this is the business to do. This is the business to join. Betty and I had the privilege of attending the Ruby Orientation School at the Santun Sun Hotel in October 2019, just before this COVID thing, pandemic actually came to the fore. And we had lots of distributors from the African continent. In 2017, distributors went to Abu Dhabi, to other places in the world to share the success they had and actually enjoy as a recognition by the company of the hard work they have done. Those are some of the people who are attending the Ruby Orientation School in Johannesburg. If you're a guest, what do you need to get started? Speak to your sponsor or the person who invited you for the presentation. They will give you an application form to fill. You'll pay your registration amount, which is your business starter kit. In South Africa, it's between 720 and 2,800 Rand. In Kenya, is 7,620 or 9,280 Kenya shillings. In Nigeria, is 20,600 or 26,500 Naira. In Tanzania, is 145,400 or 178,400 Tanzania shillings. In Uganda, is 211,000 or 251,000 Uganda shillings. In the US, is 75 US dollars. In Sweden, is 1,025 Swedish krona. In Italy, is 64 euros. And in Ghana, is between 280 and 447 Ghanaian cedis. That is the initial investment you need to make in your business. But that is not enough. The next thing is you need to make a decision, because success begins with a decision. It's been proven scientifically that successful make decisions quickly and rarely change them, and unsuccessful people make the decisions slowly and change them often. So the first step of becoming successful is make a decision. The second thing is you need to know what you want. What is your dream? What is your desire? What are the things you want to do or achieve in your life? The next thing is you need to find out what you need to do or know to become successful. That means you need to be teachable, to learn new things about building the business. The other element is you just need to work hard. You need discipline, you need guts and persistence, because nobody can enter into the door of success without passing through the test of persistence. The last element is you need to have faith in yourself, faith in the person who invited you or your sponsor. You need to have faith in Neolife, the company. If you have these things going for you, then your business is going to succeed. What is your next step? Your next step is get together with the person who invited you. They will show you how to get started in the business. They will hold your hand to build the business. They're going to support you to grow the business. Though they will not build the business for you, they will help you to build the business so that you can become successful. So, ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciate you spending time with us. Paul, if you can hear me, I would like to hand over back to you. Paul, can you hear me? All right, I think Paul is enjoying himself in Tanzania. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of you very much. If you're a guest, get back to the person who invited you. They will show you how to get started. And I would like to thank all our distributors for attending this meeting. God bless you and good night.